Another hot one. Another hot one. Yup. Almost 100. But I'm out here getting this workout in. Do a little side shuffle in a circular motion. It's like doing a agility ladder, but this one is in a circle. That's how I compare it and imagine it. It helps me when I'm working my footwork instead of just aimlessly or blindly doing it with no guidance or any sort of way to tackle it, to go about doing it, right? So build a plan and stick to the plan. I mean, you're not always going to be able to stick to the plan. That's life in general. Like, sometimes you got to do something a little different. But yeah, if anybody knows of a an agility ladder that's in the shape of a circle, you know, that would be a good tool, just like an agility ladder. Let me know. All right, let's do a set. I shoot for 25. Here's some shorties. I like doing shorties. A lot of people hate on shorties because they don't understand how shorties work. So they get a lot of hate. But I got enough experience to know what works and what doesn't. So I stick to what works. I do full range, but I also do shorties. Like, so like I do diamond push-ups, I do narrow grip, wide grip. I try to do any variation of push-up I can do. I work at it, try to get better. Like the one arm push-up. Mike Tyson's are fun. I like doing Mike Tyson's. Maybe I'll do some Mike Tyson's. Alright. Do another set. It's really hot out here, so I try to pace myself. In this building where I work out, it's got like 8 feet of shade. So I'm in a good spot. Here's my squat. Too narrow. There's my squat. Bam, right into my push-up. All right. I like to come up and jump like that. Get up quick. I felt the leg portion of them on the outside, close to the knee, the outside of the quads. The push-up portion of it, I feel it right through here, right through my forearms, and up and through my triceps. That's what I do. I do some push-ups, some calisthenics, burpees, whatever. In between sets, I like to shadow box or whatnot. Slip, just move around, stay active. Footwork. I'm right next to the train, so you see the train in my videos. Here she comes. And that's it. I just have fun. I flow. You know? Do whatever makes me feel alive. Whatever makes me feel like I'm doing it. It's raw. It's real. I don't go to a trainer. I'm self-taught. I briefly went to the boxing gym. Probably 20 years ago now. But I learned a lot in the time I was there. And boxing has always been in my life, so I've been watching boxing fights since I was 5 years old. So I've been analyzing and watching fights my whole life. Loved the sport growing up. And never stopped, you know, being a fan. I just like to elevate my training, that's all. I like to focus mainly on my footwork because I feel like if I can get away of danger, it opens me up for that split second to throw my shot. So I always try to focus on my foundation. My feet are moving. Hands can come after. First, I gotta move my feet to get in position to land my shot. So I'm always analyzing with my feet. So it's like a connection. And I just flow off of that. I like to call it a flow. People call it freestyling, shadow boxing, without throwing punches. You can incorporate punches. You have to incorporate punches. I feel like that's a little bit more of an advanced move to be able to switch step. But to make it basic, you just move 1 foot back and 1 foot forward. That's the movement, right? So I can do it very slowly, at a nice calm pace, right? But the whole time imagining me doing it in real speed. So I build in the muscle memory without really doing it. Because it's so high, I don't want to always overexert myself with throwing my punches. But I know I don't want to give up my position, right? But he's coming at me, so I'm going to switch my stance, but stay here at the same time, but throw my jab that way while I'm stepping back, right? Same on this side. You see how I fall into it? I don't go, right? Doing all that, you add your snap to the punch. Now you got a full kinetic chain that you're building from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? So your whole body is like a machine from the ground up until you throw that punch. That's how I like to imagine my training, you know. I don't get mad or violent. I get scientific and I try to learn from my own body while I'm doing it. So that's how I'm learning. This I'm just imagining an X on the floor and I'm moving to this side, that side, right? I'm imagining my opponent circling me. So I'm trying to, right? Boom. He's going this way around me, clockwise. Boom. So I'm trying to stay on his butt. I'm trying to stay one step ahead of him. If he's moving, I'm trying to keep him there instead of coming in at me. Right? So I'm constantly analyzing the sport. I'm not just doing a random, movement. Every movement is calculated. I think I got one more set of push-ups in me, and then I'm gonna end the live. But one of my subscribers mentioned that it would be a good idea if I did a live stream. So, I'm new to this, but I will get better, stronger, and I hope everybody else that's watching gets stronger. And I wish y'all all a blessed day, man. Just stay safe, stay positive. Here we go. I'll hit y'all with some whatever these are called, pikes, Apaches. I just do them. All right? Let's get some burpees. Let's just do it. All right. Let me know if y'all like this, if I should do another one. Peace.